so that by simply uploading this license, you can access to all different ports.
បន្ទាប់ពីគាត់បានផ្ដល់ license fee ឲ្យយើងហើយយើងអាច access program ធ្វើការ set up ជាមួយនឹង controller.
So if you install, you will be able to see the icon of the ETIMS. Then this will be the first window that you are going to see. But from here, you have to select which relay controller that you will use. I will show you later with our software. And then one thing to be aware is that if you're using Windows 7 OS, when you run this software, you have to run it as the administrator. So you can run it as an administrator, or you can go to the compatibility menu and then check the run this program as administrator, and then you can run the software.
បាទតែជាមួយនឹងការប្រើប្រាស់ software អាច check មើលទៅលើការ run ជាមួយនឹង user admin ដោយការបង្ហាញនៅក្នុងរូបគាត់
So if I show you, this is our ETIMS software icon. So when you run in the Windows 7 OS, you should go to the properties here. You go to the compatibility, and then you check this run program as administrator, and then you press OK, and then you can run it. So if you run here, you will be seeing the start menu, and you can select here which controller that you will be using. So currently we are using the EBRC28, so we will choose this one, and then we press OK, and then it will add a password. So we will let you know the default password, and later on you can change it to your own password. So I will just press our password, and then you will be able to see our ETIMS software. So going back to the slide, this is the initial window of our software, and this we call it title bar, and here we call it the menu bar, and here we call it toolbar. And at the bottom part, you will be able to see the status where the ETIMS is currently connected to our software or not. So you will be seeing the green light here.
But that only one set up application software ខាងគាត់គាត់មានបង្ហាញដូចគាត់បញ្ជាក់ជូនមកនឹងលើការប្រើប្រាស់ការ run ជាមួយនឹង admin មុននឹងបាន license ពីខាងគាត់
So this is the initial screen of our software. So this is the title bar, the menu bar. You can have different menus here. And this is the toolbar. And you see here now, the status bar is offline. So it means it is disconnected. But once you connect our software with the controller, you will be able to see now it's online, and now it is connected with the green light. And then later, I will show you how to connect. So the most important thing is that you should know how to save or open the file which is created by the ETIMS. So with this software, we support the file as RTB file or system file. So by using this system file, you will be able to change the settings of our recloser controller. But by using this RDB file, this is actually known as the readable file. So it means you can only read the data. So you're not changing the settings, but you will be able to read the settings, and also you can approach to the event information and and the load profile information. So here, we have RDB file and we have system file, and then you can open and save this file. So first, I'm going to show you the connection. We will connect by using the port in front of here. This is a RS-232 port, which is the serial type. So you use the RS-232 cable, and then you connect it. And then we will be connecting with our PC through the USB port. And if you press from the initial window, if you press the connect here, you will be selecting the serial port here. But be aware, you should choose the port name console port. This console port is the port located in front. And then this is the serial port of your laptop controller. And then this is the baud rate or the data speed exchange between the controller and the PC. This is the default value. If you're using this controller version, higher version, your baud rate will be 57,600. If you're using the version lower than 5.5, you have to select 19200, but this is quite old, so you will be able to connect through the 57,600. So if I show you here, I will first disconnect. So now it is in the disconnect status. If you press connect here, you will be able to see the choosing the port. So since we are going to use the front panel, and this panel port is dedicated only for the ETIMS controller. So you can only connect our interface software through the front panel, and then you choose this console port, and then our port is now COM12. This port can be found, this is the port of your computer. You can see from the control panel, you go to the hardware and sound. If you go to the device manager, you can check here the different port information. So currently we have COM11, 12, 13, and we have connected this port to 12 at this moment. So I will select this COM12 here, and I told you this is the default value of 57,600. So just by setting this one, you can simply press OK. So now it is connected status. So it means our software and the controller has been connected.
Tong ជាមួយនឹង connection គាត់បញ្ចូលពីការប្រើប្រាស់ជាមួយនឹងប្រើប្រាស់ serial communication RS232 ហ្នឹង connect ជាមួយនឹង controller ជាមួយនឹង computer បន្តទៅទៀតគាត់ run គាត់ connect រវាង software ជាមួយនឹង controller ហ្នឹងដើម្បីរៀបយកព័ត៌មានក៏ដូចជាធ្វើការ setting ទៅលើ auto re-closer ហ្នឹងដែរ
You can also connect our ETIMS software through the side panel port. But the settings, there will be some different settings here. For example, just a while ago, we have chosen the console port located in the front of the relay. But if you're going to use the side port, you can choose this communication port serial, or you can also choose communication port Ethernet, which is RJ45 cable. So by using these two cables, you can also connect our ETIMS, and then you can just simply follow the settings here, and then you will be able to connect it. But our ETIMS software, I recommend by using the front port, because this is only for our software, and this side panel port will be used for maybe SCADA communication or modem connection.
បាទតើតើជាមួយនឹង comport នេះដែរក៏ recommend ឲ្យប្រើប្រាស់ software ជាមួយនឹង comport នៅផ្នែកខាងមុខហើយខាងជំនាញហ្នឹងអាចប្រើ communication ជាមួយនឹង SCADA system.
So this part is the downloading and uploading the data from the PC to the controller or from controller to the PC. So here, if you go to the menu, you can see a download here. And this means you can download the system events, diagnostic events, or load profile and others. And here also system settings. And you can just simply press download all in order to download everything.
ហើយយើងអាចធ្វើការ download data តាមរយៈ software នេះដោយមាន screenshot ដែលគាត់បង្ហាញពីការប្រើប្រាស់ software ដូចនៅខាងក្រោម
And this is the uploading of our file. This is used when you have changed the settings by using the software. You can simply upload it to our controller, so that settings will be applied to the controller. So it will be easier to change settings through the control panel by using the buttons. But if you use PC, you can use the keyboard to change it, and then you can just upload it. So the settings will be applied.
បាទនេះតើតើជាមួយនឹងការ transfer data ដោយធ្វើការ setting ទៅលើ data ឬក៏យើងចង់ធ្វើការផ្លាស់ប្ដូរ data setting យើងអាចធ្វើការ upload ឬក៏ transfer data តាមរយៈ screenshot ដូចខាងក្រោម
So I'll show you here. Once our software is connected to our controller, you can go to the online menu, and here you can download. So let us first download our the system setting. So if you go to the download, you can press system setting. So now it is receiving the data from our controller. So you have to wait a little bit. So here is our setting menu. I just downloaded from our controller, which means these settings are currently applied to our controller. But if you want to change settings, then you can change the settings here, and then you can save it, and then you can upload it to the controller. So the settings will be simply changed. So these are the settings menu here, which is same as our control panel menu. So you can either press the menu in the control panel, or you can see the menu through the ETIMS setting file.
បាទយើងអាច check មើលទៅលើ data setting ក៏ដូចជា data ផ្សេងទៀតនៅក្នុងតាមរយៈការ read យកព័ត៌មានផ្សេងៗពី controller.
Okay, by going to the menus here, you can have the settings for the different kinds of ports. For example, there is RS-232, and then there is the Ethernet port. And then we can have different communication settings such as DMP3 and IC101 and IC104. So if you're going to utilize this protocol, you have to enable this function.
បាទតើតើជាមួយនឹងការ setting យើងអាចប្រើប្រាស់ protocol communication មានជាប្រភេទ ENTC IEC101 និង IEC104
So So you will see here, there will be arrow here. So you can choose whether to use it or not. So there is a disable and enable menu. So this is for the communication settings. I'm going to show you later on. And in order to set for the reclose or protection settings, you can also choose here, like the peak occurrence. You can change its value here. And then you can also set the interval, such as the reclosing time. You can change it one by one through the setting file. And if you have changed the settings, you can upload it to our controller.